Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Tbcians all over the world. It is my pleasure again to be with you in this live broadcast number 42. It has been a great time in the journey of TBC, our journey towards abundance. I'm excited, and we just finished the review of the send button questions put by admin to properly understand TBC. Today, I want to review another blog by admin, which makes us unique what we are in the community. It is a growing community. We are over 3.3 million now. We're heading towards the 1 billion mark. People are making their efforts. The fire is catching. And like Mr. Abundance have said, he is hoping that by November 30th, we would have reached a full TBC economy. And the earlier, the better. TBC economy, when we reach there, is a place of enjoyment. As I said in one of my broadcasts, is the promised land. As God promised the children of Israel, the full TBC economy is a land without scarcity. It is a land of abundance. God told the children of Israel that He's taking them from the land of bondage, the land of sorrow, the land of affliction, the land of slavery, where there were hewers of stone and carriers of straw, serving the masters, which put them under very serious tribute. Of course, humanity has been under the elites that have put us under serious tribute. We have been suffering from all manner of plagues. We've been suffering from scarcity of education. We've been under lack and poverty. Poverty has been our master. It has been degrading our lives, make us less than humans. But we are saying we humans must rise up to go back to our original position that God meant us to be, original position where we will um, enjoy abundance, the original position where God wanted humanity to be, the position of abundance. We should all rise up. It is our responsibility. Of course, if we hear the story of the movement of Israelites from the land of bondage to the land that God had promised them to be, some of them didn't want the journey. In fact, some of them attempted to return back on the way because of the little setbacks they met on the way. They wanted to go back to Egypt. They were saying it's better they are buried in the land of slavery rather than suffering and die and buried in the wilderness. They remember the cucumbers and all the menial food, I call them menial food, that they were eating. They don't want to go to a land that they have not seen. And that's man. Uncertainty is always the problem of man. He wants to be in the comfort zone. No matter how the situation is, man wants to not to strain himself. The body, the flesh, is the one that resists change. From childhood, flesh, man has been seen to resist. Born, coming out of the womb, he cries. Well, doctors said that is sign of life. If a child doesn't cry, people become worried. But as for me, I look at resistance to change. The child has been feeling warm in the mother's womb. It doesn't need to open mouth to suck. It just sitting down, it can turn the way it wants. And sometimes, given the mother problem, they say it is breech, and all others. It is what the mother is that the baby eats, and is comfortable in its environment, in its swimming pool, inside the mother's womb. But when maturity comes and the mother brings the baby out, the baby cries. No, I want to remain in the womb. Why are you bringing me out? And all that. That is human being. And the mother begins to feed the baby. Anytime the baby is hungry, they bring the breast and they feed the baby. The day that the mother feels, look, this baby is mature, let me win him no more breast, you will see trouble with the child. Because a child, a human being, resists change. That child will cry, some to the extent of falling sick. Why? Because they are being weaned. They enjoy the growth, but they don't want to change. So that is the journey we are. We are journeying from the land of slavery under our taskmaster, the monster of poverty, heading towards the promised land. As I said, let us not mind the wilderness. Let us not mind the Red Sea. Let us not mind the mountains that we have to climb. Let us not mind the giants. There is a song that we said we are able to go up the mountains to possess the land from everywhere to anywhere. So though the giants may be on the way to hinder, but God will surely give us victory. I think that song is relevant for us. We are able to go out. They sent some spies along the way to go and spy the land of Jericho. When they were getting close to the land, Moses sent Joshua, Caleb, and some other 10 people, making 12 people, one from each of the tribes of Israel. And when they came, 10 says, we are not able. The land is so secured, we cannot break through. Let us just either remain in the wilderness or go back to Egypt. But Joshua and Caleb have a different spirit. They say, no, let us go up at once. We are well able. I say, out of 7 billion, TBC has been 3 years old. We are getting to 3.5 years, and only 3.3 million people. You talk to people, this is abundant, they say it's not true. It's not true. How can one coin, when Bitcoin, which is the first coin, is not up to 5 million? Your coin is just 3 years old, it's now 3 billion. It's fake, it's a scam. People don't believe it. But we are on a journey. The children of Israel eventually reached the promised land, where they got houses, where they got lands, where they got trees, fruit trees, and they started enjoying life, free people, not under any slave master. I am talking to my listeners, whether you like it or not, behind, but we are reaching the promised land. Those that want to come with us, let us go. We are well able to go. But as some people came to deceive Joshua, they said, we are from a far country, so we have come to make agreement with you. We have heard how God has been with you. and we have come to tell you that you will not fight us. And then they mixed up with the children of Israel and they polluted the tribe. There are people that I just want to be careful. We are a community based on agreement. If you will ever have your coin, you must have it based on the membership agreement that we have. And that's what I want to talk about this morning. It is our membership agreement that makes us unique. And if you are with us, you will have to abide by the membership agreement. Let me attempt sharing my screen. And I don't know why it is difficult for my screen to be shared. All right. Yes, let me share my screen. Just hold on. Let's look at this article. It's an article, though it came in 2016, April 2016. And this is the article. We're all saying it. The agreement makes all this possible. Agreement. Let me share this. This is as a reminder. Some of you would have heard it. We have an agreement that governs anybody that is holding our coin. And this is the agreement that I just want us to be reminded of, because there is penalty for who would want to break the foundation. So one of the reasons, I'm reading the article now, one of the reasons why TBC is called the billion coin is because the ultimate price maxes out at 1 billion kringle gold. So that means that everyone holding onto even just one TBC coin will become a billionaire someday. And we believe that this is going to be very soon. In this 2019, we will reach our mark. If just one person brings out of our 3 million, if one person brings five people in, say, a month, in 1 month, in the month of July, for instance, if all the 3 million people decide to bring five people, that is, in July, we'll be adding 15 million. And so at the end of July, we'll be talking of being 20 million people. And if 20 million people will add 5 million people in August, where are we? 20 times 5, that will be 100 million people. And now we are crossing 120 million. And let's say in the month of September, we have five people from the 120 million people. That is 500 million added in August, or September. And then we are talking about 600 million people. It is possible, as Mr. Abundance have said, it is possible for us to reach our goal by November. Remember, there are a lot of campaigns going on. The Bounty campaign, and while we're waiting for the heavy hitters, that we don't want more people have registered 1,000 people. So we are getting there. The fire is catching up. But when you are buying TBC, I want you to be very, very mindful of the agreement. I started the article again. So one of the reasons why TBC is called the billion coin is because the ultimate price maxes out of the billion euro per TBC. Now it is a billion kringle gold, because we've changed our measurement. So that means everyone holding onto even just one TBC coin should become a billionaire someday. At this time, the current price of TBC is a long way from 1 billion crinkled gold, and it may seem to come it may seem to some impossible for TBC coin to ever arrive at the price of 1 billion crinkled gold per coin. To get there, according to the formula, we need to get 1 billion people around the world to reach to each become verified member of the billion community. We will get there ultimately, and it's because of the membership agreement. Here is the agreement. All members of the I hope I can, yeah, let's see, this is the highlight. All members of the Billion Coin community agree that this coin will never go down in value. It can only go up in price. This agreement is hinged on a software program that drives the price of TBC up by 1 to 5% daily until it reaches its ultimate price. Remember, what is the expected ultimate price? 1 billion crinkled gold. 1 billion members, 1 billion crinkled gold. That is the billion coin. 1 billion members in the community minimum, and then 1 billion crinkled gold. We know that if we reach 1 billion members, the price will be locked at 1 billion crinkled gold. If we are 2 billion holding the coin, it doesn't matter. It will still be 1 billion crinkled gold. That is the formula, and that was what makes us unique. Remember, all members of the community agree that this coin will never go down in value. This coin will never go down. This is where some people have some problem. Why should price go up only not come down? What is the problem? Why must it come down? We are saying a man is, the value of our coin is placed in a man. Let me ask a question. When God created a human being with two eyes in front, have that changed since creation? When God created a man with 2 ears, with 2 hands, with 1 head, anytime you see a human being with 2 heads, it's becoming a monster, not a human being. The value of man is stable. The value of creation, especially man, is stable. And so that is the agreement. It's agreement that once you have a coin, you have signed it, whether you like it or not. I want us to be reminded of it, and that's why I'm going through again this article. I've mentioned it, but I'm going through it in detail today. Let's continue. Within those few words of the agreement, it does carry a lot of meaning. People from all over the world are sick and tired of artificial scarcity running their veins, which was covered briefly in another article on this blog. Abundance and prosperity are very natural things within the universe, and powerful people have been leading the people in mass to believe in the deception called scarcity. When people allow cryptocurrency, TBC, to propel them into wealth with a software formula, they are making an agreement. Most valuable things are in abundance. Please, this is our agreement, and I want us to keep to it. It is TBC is what will make life. God gave us air. How many years old is the earth? Has the air that 7 billion people have been breathing, has it been exhausted? No. Water is there in abundance for 7 billion people. Of course, we are talking of potable water, but there is water. In Israel now, they've made machines that harness water from the air. So everywhere is water. Life is meant to be lived in abundance. If you like to breathe, no matter if you want to breathe extra air, the air on earth will never finish. That is abundance. Let's continue the article, please. Do the people at large have to make that first of all, people make agreements all the time without every time a person puts something in or chooses to wear a certain brand or selects a home to live in and so on. In each case, they are making agreements. So of course, people have the right to make agreements. When you want to, this is my own, if you want to marry a wife, you make agreement. The school to go is a choice, it's agreement. Each agreement has a consequence. If an agreement brings harm to another in any way, it could be seen as a bad agreement. If you can get a person to believe in artificial scarcity, you can also get them to make a whole series of bad agreements. The fact that we live in a world filled with hunger, poverty, and war are all indicators that people at this time have all made a long list of bad agreements. Once the people in mass consciously choose to believe in abundance and prosperity for all, then we can do away with the plagues of hunger, poverty, and war, as well as many other things that are harmful to humanity. I hope this is beginning to open up your eyes to see the truth. Abundance and prosperity should be available to everyone, regardless of where they were born or anything else for that matter. Let me just pause here a little bit and then we talk. As I've said, anywhere that you are here in the world, you have things that God gives in abundance, and especially everything that pertains to life. Things that if they are not available, you are not likely to live. The sunshine is there, it's in abundance for everybody. Of course, the enjoyment of sun matters in regions. Some in Antarctica say the sun is not in the number of days. There are some in the Sahara. I mean, there's some in the Sahara region enjoy abundance of sun and all that. But things like air is in abundance everywhere, and God has made it possible that everywhere, every person in the world can enjoy abundance of air. Water is everywhere. So we are creatures meant to enjoy abundance, and God I said later, Jesus, when he came to the world, he told us, I have come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. So that is our own agreement. Let's conclude this article. That is our agreement that we we have, and please keep to it. If you can get a person within the path that the current price of TBC will take, it has many opportunities to create wealth, even vast wealth, for those that agree to use it. If people don't want to take advantage of those opportunities, they are free not to be a part of this. No one is being forced to use this cryptocurrency, and that is very, very important. Please go to your market-based coins and enjoy them. But we that we have chosen to be bound by this agreement, we are enjoying our journey to abundance. TBC will be the headmaster, is already the headmaster of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Bitcoin, which is the leading coin in the market cap coins, you will need, as at yesterday, more than 700 TBC coins to get one Bitcoin. To get one TBC, you need more than 720 Bitcoins to get one TBC coin. So we have decided, we have cast our votes for TBC, the billion coin. The fact that Bitcoin has proven to stand up as a real currency means that all cryptocurrencies can also stand up as real currencies too. Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, has pioneered the path for all cryptocurrencies. Yes, our membership agreement makes us different, but fundamentally, we are just another cryptocurrency. We have we have every right to a part of this, embrace the idea that wealth can be spread through this special agreement. Let us all agree that we are on the path to abundance, and the crypto TBC is that path to abundance. Let me warn us that there is a penalty for look at this penalty for breaking the membership agreement. There is a strict penalty by admin. Don't break the agreement. It is our foundation. Don't break it. 6 months suspension. That is the summary. 6 months suspension. Currently, we have a cap of 1,000 transaction per transaction and 5,000 within 24 hours. If you do more than that, you can be asked to show proof. We have set penalty for breaking the membership agreement. All of our TBC wallets will be suspended without warning for up to 6 months if submitted documentation proves that you are attempting to or have broken the membership agreement. All buying and selling of TBC coin must be done at the current price. Selling TBC coins at a discount is strictly forbidden, and punishment will be swift and without notice given. All packages of TBC coins sold adding TBC coins as a gift will also be considered a discounting of the price of TBC and will be punished. The foundation of TBC community is the membership agreement and will not allow anyone to attack it and have zero tolerance for everyone who attempts to break it. If a leader in the TBC community contacts you because they have discovered that you are breaking the membership agreement, be grateful. They don't have to warn you. Proof documentation that you are breaking the membership agreement will lead to you losing access to your TBC wallet and TBC coins for up to 6 months. We are not messing around with you any longer. Some of the violators of the membership agreement have not respected the leaders that have called them out. We are almost done building the new wallet platform for TBC, and not only will it be able to remain stable and available as traffic to the wallets increases, it has a suspension feature. If your wallet is suspended, you will not be able to access it for up to 6 months. You will see. Sorry, your TBC wallet has been suspended until they will mention the date. So don't discount. This is for your own good. You will not lose your TBC coins, but they will continue to appreciate in value during the time your wallet is suspended. If it is foolish to compete on price with TBC. The price of TBC is what makes TBC unique and special. So discounting the TBC coins will be seen as attack against the whole TBC community, and you will be punished. We are making a list of violators right now, and once the new wallet system is in place, we will suspend all the wallets that list. We will not notify you or give you a warning. You will just see that your wallets have been suspended for 6 months. Does this centralize TBC a bit more? Yes, it does. TBC is carving out its own part as the first abundance-based currency, and we are not bound to the part that cryptocurrencies take. Always remember that we will always protect our community. That is it. Please let us not discount. It is our agreement, and that is the foundation of our community. We must not be discounting our coins. Let us keep to the agreement, because if we break the foundation, the whole house that we are building called the TBC house will collapse. Thank you very much. Until we see again in my next broadcast, remain blessed. God bless you. Enjoy your journey to abundance, and TBC community will be an exciting community. Long live TBC admin, long live TBC community. God bless you.